everyone, it's Jen and Lindsey, and it's semi-pro stenciling day. It's Thursday, and it's 1 o'clock. You know, 1 o'clock is like the perfect time for Lindsey and I. It gives us a little break from all the stuff that we've been doing over in the warehouse and in the office. So it's nice for us to come over here and chit-chat with you guys and play for a little while. Today, we're going to do a quick and easy stenciling project. Lindsey picked this stencil out, and I think it's going to turn out cute. So it's going to be fun. I think Lindsey's going to time me again. Last week, we did it in like 23 minutes or something. It wasn't that long at all. But Lindsey's going to time us and see how fast we can stencil this. I just think with stenciling, it doesn't need to be like overdone. You know, like you can just do quick and easy projects and crank them out in no time. I love quick and easy. I don't have time to sit down for hours and paint. So I'm happy to sit down and do something fast. How is everybody today? Doing well? It's been kind of a crazy week here. Lindsey and I have been slammed busy this week, and we're trying to get everything done because Baby Watch 2025, we still have no baby. So definitely she's getting induced on Monday. So if she does, I will not be here on Monday. So I'm trying to get everything caught up for Lindsey before I leave, so I don't leave her with my work. And Lindsey's trying to get all of her stuff caught up from when she was sick and off for vacation. So we're just moving along here. We ready to get started, Lindsey?
Yeah, I just want to say hello to Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Sunny Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's beautiful here too.
Yeah, it's nice out today.
I just went outside to take the packages over, and it's gorgeous. It says it's almost 80 degrees. So
nice.
Indian
nice.
summer. Yeah,
Indian summer, we'll take it. We will take it.
Okay, flipping the camera.
Okay, flip the camera for me, Lou. Okay. So what I have done is I base coated my board. I used Baby Duck underneath. And then I used Sunset Gold, and I just took my 3/4 inch oval wash, got some water on it, and really watered down the Sunset Gold. And I just went all over, like random, no real pattern, like just kind of flipped around. I loaded up both sides of my brush really good, but I don't know if you can see where there's some like orangey or darker yellow on here. So we're doing a witch stencil today, and she's flying. And in my thought process is this needs to be like the moon, right? She's flying across the moon. So this is our vertical postage stamp plaque, and that's the one that we're doing today. And it's perfect for our stencils here that are this regular size, the 10 by whatever.
8.5 by 10 3/4.
There you go. 8.5 by 10 3/4. Lindsey puts it online all the time, and she knows. So all I did is base coated, and then I did take, hold on a minute. Oh, I gotta get it the right way.
She's picking up a sanding block.
I did use the sanding block. I really like this thing. If you can tell, I've got some yellows on there. And then just kind of roughed it up a little bit, and it's really, really super smooth, like really smooth. So, and then I just took a paper towel and wiped it off a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of center this. And I think if I just want it right at the top, like the very tip top of those circles, because
looks good.
Look good there?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to just tape that down. And so Lindsey's going to add a few minutes to our time because I did do the base coating. But that's all that I have done. Let me pull my little piece of tape here and put it down here so this doesn't move. Because there's a good bit of stenciling on here, and I don't want my stencil to move. So let me...
So while she is taping,
Yes.
I did put the link for the stencil and the surface both in the chat. So it is there.
Yes. If you want to...
I thought this stencil makes me laugh.
It kind of makes me giggle too.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Let's get started, Lindsey. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So what my plan is, I'm going to do, assuming I am just an old lady was your first mistake. And I have a spiced pumpkin. That's what I'm going to do. I wanted a darker color because I'm going over the yellow. So I want to make sure it's going to show up. I am going to use my number 4 Spectacular stencil brush for this. So the same brush I used yesterday when we were doing our painting video. Okay, get that on there, and here we go. I'm just going to start stenciling. I do have my painter's tools handy in case I need to kind of mask off a little bit. I really like that. I can use those so that I don't have to worry about all these little pieces of tape. So let's see how far we can get with this first load of spiced pumpkin paint on our yellow. I think we're going to get pretty good coverage on our first go round, which is going to be nice. Not necessarily going to maybe need 2 coats. We'll see. But you know what? I would rather have less paint and do 2 coats so I make sure I don't get those crisp edges. I want crisp edges. I don't want that like bleed through on the edges that like kind of sprays out. I don't want that. So I would rather have less paint and 2 coats than too much paint and get the bleed through. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to keep going around this one.
So if you're just joining us, our goal with the new Thursday lives is quick and easy projects. So it'll be quick and easy stenciling projects that anybody can do.
Yes.
And I plan on timing her.
Yeah, she's trying to time me every week. We should keep a record, Lindsay, of how long it takes each week and see if I get faster or not.
Yeah. So that way it can show you like these projects like replication for craft shows and stuff like that, just to show you can get really nice projects. You can do them really fast and they can still look really great. So
yeah, these are quick and easy. And if you want to add stuff to it, you can, but our goal here is to just give you a good sample of something fun, quick and easy, but it's going to look nice. So we want to think about it like that. We want to make sure that you guys can get done fast. And if you want to recreate 10 of these to sell at a craft show or, take to work and sell to your friends at work, like something like that. Like you can 100% do these quickly. And reusing stencils. I think stencils are such a cost-effective way to create stuff because they're not expensive and you can reuse it over and over and over again. We haven't talked for a little bit. I mean, I know that we've talked about it before, but I am a pouncer, but I do not clean my stencils. So even if I'm pouncing this way and then I go to do a different project and decide I want to be a swirler, I can still do that, but I still do not clean my stencils.
we should lay out all these stencils that we've used.
And take a photo.
And take a photo
We
of how
should.
dirty they are.
Yeah, I don't clean.
Neither of us do.
I feel like dirty stencils pick up the paint better.
And it might just be us because I feel that same way too.
Yeah.
But you do you. I mean, if you have to clean your stencils, you do that.
And that is totally fine. It's preference, right? And that's never an issue. Like if that's what you want to do and how you do it, I say go for it.
And as a stencil technique, you can pounce, you can swirl, you can use a brush, you could use, I know someone that uses a pouncer sponge.
Yeah.
I have seen people do rollers.
I have too, and I don't know how they do it.
Nervous.
I don't know how they do it. It stresses me out,
But yeah, I mean, you do what makes you comfortable.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for like new painters are like, I feel like that's a lot of work. If you can come up with a different way to do something and you feel like it's faster or easier for you, go for it. There's no wrong way. Like if it works for you, go with it. That is never a problem.
Oh no. Terry says you can use them if you don't lose them. I bought a bunch of the convertible bundles last fall and I cannot find any of them.
Oh, Terry, girl.
There's stuff that I still can't find. I'm still looking for that Christmas present from, how old is he now? 19 years ago. I still haven't found it.
She still, it's gone. You've tossed it on accident somewhere.
And I have no idea where it is. It was a t-shirt. It won't even fit him anymore.
It happens. It happens.
We all have it.
Listen, let me tell you. Okay, this is perfect example of that right there. So this morning I was looking for some Visine. And my husband usually has Visine, but I couldn't find it. So I'm like digging, he was in bed and I didn't want to wake him up. And so I'm digging under our bathroom sink and I find this old toiletry bag of his. Okay. In said toilet, I'm like, oh, I bet you there's some in here. In said toiletry bag is his Leatherman tool that has like all the stuff on it from like 5 years ago that he told me I lost.
Oh, did you pull it out late on?
I did. I left it on the sink. Yeah. So I found that. He uses these certain kind of, they're like a pocket watch, but they have like a curve to them for their linemen. So he's a lineman, so they use it for like stripping wire or whatever. So anyways, that was in there, and there was something else in there. I pulled it out, and I sat it on the counter, and he came out in the morning, like I was finishing getting ready and I was out in the kitchen getting stuff ready to bring. And I said, did you like all the treasures I found for you today? And he goes, where in the world did you find all of that? I'm like, remember when you blamed me for that knife being missing? And he was like, yeah, I thought you lost it in the washer or something. And I was like, well, first of all, I would have heard that because it's big and like honky.
Well, and it's like when they say like lost it in the washer.
Don't leave it in your pockets, dude.
Well, and it can't go
No,
anywhere.
it's big. I'm gonna take a picture of it when I get home and show you, Lindsay. It is big.
Yeah, it can't go anywhere. It's like if it goes in a washer, like pretty much everything that goes in a washer, unless it's like
coming out.
fuzz, it comes out in some form.
Teeny tiny socks, maybe not, but
yeah. Well, no, that's the dryer monster eats those.
Oh, mine is my washer. Mine has like this little lip in it, and like all of my little like slip-on socks get stuck in that lip. I gotta pull them back out.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where mine
Yeah. Check your.
I like the dryer.
Check your washer. I bet you it's in there. Okay, so I'm just doing a second coat of the spiced pumpkin here.
And just for time's sake, so we are allotting 5 minutes for the background prep.
Yep.
It really didn't take her that long.
Nope.
And we are at 11 minutes.
Okay, and there's not a lot of stenciling left to do after you get these letters done. And like I said, if you want to do more stuff to yours, you 100% can. If you want to shade, if you want to add like pen detailing, if you want to add splatter, any of that kind of stuff, anything you want to do, you can 100% do that. We are just doing quick and easy in here so we can give you an awesome, fun project that you guys could recreate.
Terry says, she's like, I only have myself to blame since I am single. See, I blame my husband for 90% of the missing things.
You do.
You do. Because
she's like, I know it was here. I know it wasn't.
Suzanne says lots of buffering today. That's unusual, but for our posts. I watch on my phone while we're broadcasting, and it's looking okay on my end.
Maybe go out and go back in.
Maybe go out and come back in.
It's the craziest stuff.
Who knows? The internet is the weirdest thing in the world.
It is. It really is.
I always say that.
I know.
I got what you were saying, Suzanne. I knew what you meant.
Every time we think we have the internet figured out, a new problem comes up.
Yeah.
If you want your stenciling to be a little distressed, you could just go with one coat and get like that marbled look. Totally up to you. It's all, I'm telling you guys, whenever you're stenciling, I feel like it's all preference of whoever's creating it, right?
Totally. Like Jen and I had totally different visions for this project.
We did. We 100% did.
And then I thought about it more and I'm like, oh no, you're right. And then her head swelled and
that's right. And then I was like, see you, I'm going to base coat this piece.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I talked to Lindsay about it 2 minutes before I walked over here and then base coated it and then here she came.
Yeah, because
that's how it goes.
We've been running around.
Yeah, we've been busy. We have been busy. Busy.
This is spiced pumpkin, Terry.
Yes, spiced pumpkin is what I'm using for the orange.
It kind of looks a little bright on camera, actually.
Does it?
I think it's
probably because it's on the yellow, yeah. I wanted something bright, but I didn't want to use the same colors we have been using because we've been doing a lot of purple and orange. Well,
that was where she corrected me because I said purple letters and she said, we've been using a lot of purple lately.
We have.
I was like, oh, you're right.
And I know it's Halloween and I'm okay with that, but like, we're still going to use purple, but just not on the letters.
Just a little bit of purple.
We just got a little splash of purple.
Smidge of purple.
Little bits. Okay, so I'm finishing up here, and then I'm going to pull it up and look at it real quick and make sure I've got...
Hi, Virginia. Welcome.
Hi, we're working on our semi-prep stenciling project today. Quick and easy designs that you guys can recreate using just a board and some stencils. Well, a couple stencil brushes, and you're good to go. And I don't even know if I'm going to use 2 stencil brushes. I might use the same brush. I like to challenge myself because you can with these.
You should be able to, looking at the design of the
I'm thinking so. As long as I don't have, okay, I'm going to pull it up for just a second, make sure I don't have any spots I need to hit again. Just right here.
Virginia says she's loving the bright colors.
Me too, Virginia.
This is not Jen.
It is not me at all. I'm very muted, like neutral color, black and white, very like farmhousey. So to me, I'm enjoying doing the bright colors for once. And I don't do really Halloween at my house. I only really do fall. And for no reason other than the fact that we don't get trick-or-treaters. So to me, it's like, why would I put Christmas or
with the grandbaby coming, you're going to have to start doing
I might, yeah. I'll have to put some stuff out for her. That will not be a problem. You do stuff for grandkids, right? I used to decorate probably when my kids were little, but we also lived in town and we got trick-or-treaters and okay. It's right here. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, moving on. Let me clean out my brush here.
So we were at almost 16 minutes.
All right. I'm just cleaning out my brush because the way that Chris's brushes are, and I'm flipping over my paper towel, I'm using the same paper towel. You can use them when they're wet. You don't have to let it completely dry. You just need to get the paint out of it. So I'm just making sure I got all my paint out. Okay, a little clean water here because I can't really see. All right, looks good. All right, just get that excess water out of there. Flip it over. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm going with purple and I have lavender today. I think we used something different yesterday, but I used lavender to highlight. That's what we used it for.
Yes.
Okay.
Because again, we feel like there's not enough purples.
No, there's not. Okay, let me get a little painter tool here. I'm still using that same painter tool at my foliage friend here. So using my same painter tool, I'm just going to do that so I can mask off just a bit. I'm gonna get my purple paint on my brush. Still my number 4 Spectacular stencil brush. I just want to make sure I don't get it on my witch. And so I'm gonna do my witch like a silhouette. So it's gonna be just black. So I'm going to do the purple first so that I don't have to worry about getting the black, getting like, I don't know, like muddied purple.
So Paula says you decorate for you because you enjoy it, not because you do not have trick-or-treaters.
That's
I
true.
decorate for the holidays because I enjoy it.
That's true.
That's a good point, yeah.
That's a good point, Paula.
Suzanne says, I love Chris's stencil brushes.
Me too, Suzanne. I'm telling you, they are awesome. I really like them. Okay, go back up here and get a second coat on this purple. Here. Okay, I'll have to let that dry a little bit. All right, cleaning out my brush again. All right. Going into, I have lamp black. That's what I'm going to use for my witch and my bats. Black, I feel like goes a long way. Do you guys feel like that too? Just need a little bit of it. So because I have a bigger image here, and my brush is a little wet from just the damp from cleaning out, I'm starting in the center, and that'll help me get some of that stuff, like that looser paint off, and then going into some of the more delicate areas. And again, just pouncing. I'm gonna mask this off up here. And my bat, I'm not worried about because it's also going to be black.
Jen froze on your end. Let me look at it. You might want to go out and go back in, Paula.
Working for you, Lindsay?
It's working fine on me.
Is that the same person that said it was freezing earlier?
No, that's
okay.
a different person.
Weird.
In a different part of the country.
That's strange.
She said I logged out and it is better.
Okay, good. Yeah, a lot of times that helps. You just got to get that connection again.
Terry said, listen to you sounding all professional. Love it.
About what?
Guess what you're talking about.
Oh, getting the paint, the excess paint off in the center.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm learning. I've been a stenciler. I've stenciled before I even started painting.
Yeah, remember we stenciled, we went to that stenciling party.
We did.
We even,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't been working here terribly long.
We stenciled on, what was it, reclaimed wood?
Yeah, like old pallets or whatever they were. She did, and you picked out your stencil and
you picked out your wood.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
I liked doing that.
Couldn't even tell you where my board is, but
I still have mine.
Mine's probably in my basement. It's my husband's fault.
It's your husband's fault in the basement. He carried it down without your knowledge.
Probably.
Okay. I think I'm good there for a bit. paint here. And then again, I've got a wider space. I just reloaded, so I'm just starting in the center and then going into some of that more fragile area. And when I say fragile, I just mean it's a thinner area so that like if the paint were to bleed through, you're more likely to see it there than you would be on like a thicker area like that. Not the fragile, the stencil itself is not fragile. Okay, some more paint here. I love easy stuff. It makes, to me, when something's simple, it doesn't, I'm not like, oh my gosh, where do I start? You know, it's like you can just sit down and do it.
So while she's stenciling, if you are a member of Christmas Unwrapped, the 3rd box is shipping out. Actually, some of them are going out today.
Yep.
They will all, the rest of them will all be sent by Monday, but as there is a lot of them, we send them out in batches so our mail lady doesn't get mad at us.
Yeah, our poor mail lady. 100 of them are going out today.
And then the rest should go out.
The rest should go out on Monday. Yeah. But we have a lot, so we have to kind of break it up.
We have to break it up, otherwise she'll.
We don't want to make her mad.
Yeah, be upset.
She's good to us. We don't make her mad. We try to help out where we can.
And she can only fit so much in her vehicle too. So
yes. And like we're kind of in a residential area, and there's not a lot of businesses that ship like us. Where we're at.
From what we understand, from what she's told us, there's 2 businesses that ship the volume, a large volume.
Yeah.
We're one of them. The other one ships 4 times as much as we.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and they're on 2 different carriers. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are a very small community, so you know we're kind of on the edge of the residential. We're on a rural route, but
yeah.
There's
houses right down the street, literally right down.
Stone's throw.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look forward to that. Again, if you are in Christmas Unwrapped, give it 6 to 10 business days because it is going snail mail, and sometimes it does take a little while.
Yep. Be patient, please.
Yes.
Because they will definitely all ship by Monday. It's just
because Columbus, Ohio distribution is slow.
It is very, very, very slow.
And we have no choice but to go through Columbus, Ohio. So
yeah. Well, I think the problem is it just gets a huge volume and they cannot keep up. I really think that's the problem.
And they are working on that distribution, according to our reps.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that will get better.
It'll improve.
Okay, just doing a second coat of the black here.
You were at 23 minutes.
Oh, we got this.
We got this.
We have got this.
Our goal is to do these in 20 to 30 minutes.
Yep. And that, that's not a hard thing. And if you were going to recreate these for like shows or whatever, or resale, what I would do is like one day sit down and do all my base coating for my background. The next day I would sit down and stencil, or however your process is, but that's how I would do it. So you can get them all done in the quickest way possible. I forgot this bat over here.
Oh, one lonely bat.
One lonely bat. Okay, finishing up my black. Let that sit a minute. Check and see if I have any other places that just need a quick little spot. Sometimes you see them after it starts to dry up. I don't know if you guys are like that or not. I think it looks good. And then I go back after it's dry and I'm like, oh, that could have used another little tap there. So let's get that all in there. Okay. Get on my other bat. And then I'm going to hit that purple one more time. I need to give it some time to dry. And I am going to go ahead and pull up my number 3 because of the bats or the stars. I don't want to, because I'm going to need to do, I think I'm going to have to get that bat again. So I'm just using my number 3 now. And only because I'm trying to do this quickly for no other reason than that. You could definitely just do this with the same brush. Not a problem at all. Almost finished, guys. How fun is a quick and easy project like this? Less than 30 minutes. Sit down, get this done. Cute little decor for your house or your office. This would be cute on my office, like on my desk, Lindsay.
Where?
I don't know, because I really don't have space. You should see my desk. It's ridiculous.
Both of our desks are ridiculous.
I have so much, and it's not even decoration. I don't even have a picture of my family on my desk. Like, I have no space on my desk.
I have pictures hanging on my wall. Actually, the funny thing is it's not my family, it's my dogs.
It is. No people
Well, they're
pictures.
my family.
No people pictures. Just puppy pictures.
There's puppy pictures, but yeah. And our desks are a mess. Actually, it was kind of funny this morning. I still have the balloons up for my birthday.
Yeah, in August, and they were floating to my desk. I'm like,
I was
Lindsay,
attacking her.
you're gonna have to do something with these balloons. So then, like, I pushed it over her way, and oops, and then she, oh shoot,
I smacked it.
she smacked it
and
in
it
the,
broke.
yeah, and the string came off, and I was like, and she threw it at me, and so then I just popped it, like,
Yeah,
took the rest of the air out of it.
There's still one left.
Yeah, there's still one
She's
hanging.
gonna make me cut it down, though. I know she is.
You can do whatever you
My
want.
birth month's over. I can't celebrate anymore.
It's your desk, girl. You can do whatever
I'm
you
gonna put
want.
it on your desk for next
Oh
year.
my goodness. Save it for next year.
Do you get paint on here?
I think so.
Oh.
Well, I dropped that brush. I gotta fix this orange right here.
Is it on the floor?
No, it's right here in my hand. It hit my shirt. I don't know. Okay. I gotta fix this orange real quick. If I wouldn't have dropped my brush, we would have been done. But I got some black down here and I don't want to leave that. So let me fix that. We're doing it. We want to do it right, right? Got a lot of black in here. So. All right, here we go. Good enough.
Okay. Are
right.
you done?
We're ready.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Let's reveal.
Okay.
Are we ready? Tape off of here.
Oh, look.
Oh, this is cute. I like it.
I think it looks cute.
I love it, actually. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, super quick and easy, guys. Less than 30 minutes. How long will it take us?
27 and a half minutes.
27 and a half minutes, you got a whole project. You cannot go wrong with a stenciling like that. CD stencils, quick and easy. Put it on your surface, base coat your surface, and then add your stencil, and then choose your colors. Easy, easy, easy. I used 2 brushes, and the only reason I used the second brush, the number 3, was because I wanted to do the purple and not have to clean my brush out. But that is the only reason.
I agree, Terry. The black's really sharp.
I
It
love
really
it.
is. Is that glitter?
No, it's foam, or it's fuzz from the paper towel.
We're still struggling with
We're
glitter.
still struggling with gilt. This is cute. I love the purple.
model too in the background.
I know. I like that too. I wanted it to look like a moon, like she's flying over the moon. That was kind of my thought.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Let me flip the camera.
All right, sounds
I
good.
lost my mouse.
Got it?
There we go.
Okay. Thanks for joining us today for CD Stenciling. Listen, we are going to be here on Thursdays.
When's, oh yeah, sorry.
On Thursdays for semi-pro stenciling. That's our quick and easy day. So less than 20, 30-minute projects is what we're trying to do during that time. At this point, if you wanted to do more to this, if you wanted to put some like eyes on your little bat, you could do that. If you want to do like some shading on your witch, you can 100% do that. If you want to do some shading on the outside, you can do that. If you want to do detailing to any of your letters, you could do that. If you want to do like a shadow and like offset your stencil and do like a shadow, you can 100% do that.
If you want to connect the bridges on the stencil.
Yes. If any of the stuff that you want to do to like dress this up a little bit more, you can do that. We're just not doing those in this on Thursdays because this is quick and easy. Like this, I would buy something like this at a craft show. Done, quick, easy. This doesn't even need a bow, but if you want to put a bow on it, you could. You could put some greenery, little pumpkins, something would be cute. But you don't have to. I think it's cute enough. It does have hang holes, so if you wanted to hang it, you could put wire or something on it. But I'm not a big I don't put a lot of stuff on my walls. If I did this, I would just put it on a plate stand.
Yeah, we do have those plates.
Yeah, we do have those. So if you need those, let us know. Or we have the backers too, that you could do the back stands. That would work here too. You just put one in the center. I think that would work. I don't think it's too heavy for that.
Yeah.
You might need 2. I don't know. They come in a set of 4, so that's always an option as well. Okay, guys, thanks for joining us today on Semi-Pro Stenciling. We will be back on Wednesday at 1 o'clock with a more detailed project. I think Lindsay already has it picked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it's Halloween as well. So I'm going to mix up the colors. We're not going to do purple, orange, and green again. We're going to do something different. We're going to find some other colors to use.
And she should have hopefully a grandbaby.
I should have a grandbaby. If I do, I will get a photo and Lindsey can pop it up so you can see her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, have a great day. Join us next Wednesday for Semi-Pro Painting, where we will be doing another Halloween project. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.